It's the city of rock and roll, and this place sure is rocking as they await the start of this one. We're here at Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland, Ohio. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Los Angeles Rams and the Cleveland Browns. Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And off we go from Cleveland. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot.
On the set.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And they get about 5 on that first down as he's sent out of bounds. So 5 still to go now on second.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Let's go. Drop, Bronco 80.
Play action with Richardson. Bails out of the pocket quick. Moving right, airs it out. This is caught inside the 15. He goes the distance. Touchdown, LA. The Rams take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Here's R.J. Harvey on the return. They dodge the tackle, and that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe. A yard. That's Odafe Owe with a stop.
2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
19 Lions. Panther 60.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That throw intended for Tyler Warren. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Cowboy 80. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. This drive will begin with a run by Brown. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, here we go.
This is the first carry for the rookie from Florida. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on 3rd down.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
3rd and short yardage here, Richardson. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Browns will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
3rd down pass. Intercepted. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On the jump.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, start. Ready, ready.
First play is a design run. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Gave away a couple on the 1st down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. This time looking to throw. That's Smith on the slant. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 7.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Completed over the middle. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
5 yards. It's now 4th down and 1.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 19 Lions. 19 tight, 19 tight.
They'll throw for it. That one nabbed by Warren. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
18, brother, 18. Let's go now. 6, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Walker now from the gun. He finds him 6 yards on that 1st down run.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Viking 18. Ready.
It's Walker on the option. Offense wins zone read, but what a read by the defense. They blow it up for a loss of 4.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Ready.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down.
7 Warriors, 70. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Kool-Aid McKinstry has the INT.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
From the set.
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Brown to start the drive. And boy, were they ready to try and stick him there for the safety. As it stands, he's only able to maybe get back to the 2.
Read a little bit there. Kind of feels like a game of nothing. You know why? Because you're still playing with your backs against the end zone. No real breathing room. No margin for error.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Trap Cougar 19. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Go.
Richardson from his own end zone. And he just got it away for the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Third down gives a break. They stop him after a gain of about 3. Leaves him looking at fourth down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Ready?
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Here we go. Hawk 70.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. The Rams out to an early advantage. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this.
Okay,
We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They'll have it 2nd and 8.
let's go now. 18 Cardinal.
Win the rep, let's go, right here.
Get up.
Toss play. This is Walker. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
That's what I call a healthy return on investment. You run the toss play, looking for positive yards, looking to move the sticks. I'm looking for that to be called again.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
19. 2. Ready?
They give up the gut to Walker. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something, an injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Ready?
Off the play fake, he'll throw. And the Rams are there, and down he goes. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves. 7 Pirates. Cup 19. Buffalo 18. Ready?
3rd and long for him here. Jefferson brings it in on the slant. And this one won't get there. It looked good, but the stop is made just before he could get the first.
A big gain on the play.
Hawk 70.
Trying for it, it's Walker. And he is stuffed at the line. They don't get the yard they need, and they're going to catch a breather. They turn it over on downs.
And what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a 4th down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across, but there was no overcoming a front just as equally motivated to get off the field.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Ready?
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I'm I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Cougar 19.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Hits him on the in route. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Goes to the hurry up here. Richardson from the gun on third. Has him on the quick hitter. Free inside the 30. And they are all the way into that red zone.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or dude shredding a defense just like that.
On first down, they'll run. Running their full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Viking 18.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. This one's caught. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams pull that in front further, 13-zip. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Rams double their lead to 14. Reed now to kick this one away. Harvey now to return it. Jukes away from one. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Okay, ready?
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready, ready.
Starting this drive with a design run. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
This time he's looking to throw. Short pass brought in. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
Okay, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up 1st and 10 from the 40. Back to throw now. Finds the in route complete. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
So it'll be 2nd and 2 when we get back from our 2-minute warning. Hang with us. More football in Huntington Bank on its way. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Back to throw. Caught quickly on the slant. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Ready, ready. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Here's a screen out for Walker. What a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up.
It's 4th down.
Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up.
Warriors 70. Jeanette. 68. 19 Lions. 18 Rattler. 8. Cup 19. Cup 19.
They're going to try to throw for it. Throwing to the back of the end zone. And he has the catch. Gets both feet in. That's a touchdown. The Browns make it a one-score game before halftime. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, to tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Starting at the 10. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Here we go. Here we go.
To the air on this first down, Richardson. Finds him on the crossing route. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. Working quickly here.
First down.
77 Wolf.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Flushed out of the pocket. Completed to his running back. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
60 boxes. Go.
Now Richardson to throw. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Offensive line pass.
A 4-yard pickup on the play.
Richardson to throw again. He brings it in. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Here we go. Strike. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Once more now, it's Richardson. Into traffic, complete. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Now the Rams are going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Alert.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Rams will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. Seibert now to add the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Rams double their lead to 14.
Round 7.
Reed now to kick this one away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
To throw here on 1st down. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. It's a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
He throws a bullet down the left sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. And that'll bring up second down.
Geesh, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36.
Come on. 70 Rangers. 7. Bronco 80. Ready.
He'll look to throw. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Intended target there was Tyler Warren. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
18, Rattler, 8, Hawk 70, Dragon 60.
To the air on 3rd and long. This is complete, downfield to Smith. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. All right, with 6 seconds left, we've got a timeout.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll get him back to 11.
This is why those kickers are down there before the game trying those kicks in midfield. Kind of like Hooper shooting that half-court shot before half, because they believe, kickers do, that they're going to get an opportunity to be a difference maker. With that long kick, he certainly was.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Reed now to kick this one away. Harvey now to return it. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
Ready.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
The 3rd quarter's going to start with a run by Walker. Allen continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
They got out ahead of that one, and good thing, too. That effort, like just that pursuit, that want-to, may have prevented a big play, and instead, well, they nearly got him for a tackle for loss.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Dropping back to throw. Ooh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback, and they didn't either.
The Rams into the dime. 3rd down coming.
Top low 18. 60 Maverick. Panther 11. Warrior 70. Ready.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Justin Reed has the INT. And he takes this one back and in for the Los Angeles pick 6. That pick 6 ought to spell the end to any potential comeback we might have seen out of him, Brock. This deficit might be just too much to come back from.
Yeah, if there was any hope left, they sure could have used some points. And they're going to have to get points now in a hurry. And that's for an offense who just threw the interception. Heading right back out there, you better flush it fast.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Okay,
The
ready?
Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Ready? 18, pioneer. Hut.
They'll come out throwing. Finds him on the slant. And he has him right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now.
Get it. Take off.
Walker gets the pitch. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
On the set.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
Tag. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up 4th down.
Kate, it has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
That's my heart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's my heart.
All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. They'll throw for it. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Rams get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Now, depending on which side of the ball you're looking at here, Brock, things have either been very sharp or they've been just awful to start this 2nd half. 2 drives, 2 interceptions now.
I mean, where do you think I'm looking, Kate?
Oh, I know. Where you been looking?
Oh, it's a miserable place to be as a quarterback, just knowing you're hurting your team, not even giving yourself a chance, giving the ball away.
Going all the way to the end zone here. And it is knocked away. Shot to the end zone, answered there by a strong defensive effort. 2nd down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Richardson now on 2nd and 10. Downfield to DK. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
From the gun, a give to Brown. And they'll stop him after a short pickup to the 24. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Forced out to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
70 range, 70 range, down.
Richardson on third. Got TK, complete. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
That's good.
Well, that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just...
Touchdown, L.A. The Rams parlay the interception into points. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Reed now to kick this one away. Harvey now to return it. And that hit is going to freeze him at the spot. He got stuck right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Stop. Ready. Viking 18. Check out.
Plays a design run. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Hawk 70. Hawk. Ready.
Here's a design run. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5 right up next to that line to gain.
Hey, that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in my double digits, and they nearly got it there.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Here we go. Start. 60 Eagles. Go.
A little touch pass here, try to move the chains. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. That's good for a couple of yards. And that's a Browns first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Ready.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Ready. Cowboy 80.
Design quarterback run here. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap here to go. No place for him to go here. The Rams rush all over him. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
It's double-edged sword. I totally understand. These quarterbacks today are so athletic, and they love to keep plays alive, but it can turn smaller losses into much bigger setbacks like we see yet again.
3rd and long for him here. This is a heater going deep. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to Charlie loose, incomplete. Intended target there was Tyler Warren, and they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Let's go now. Cougar, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Panther 11, Panther 11. 19 Lions. Let's go.
Here's the snap on 4th. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
On first down, it's Richardson. And he won't find anything here. They're there to drop him for the sack on what's likely the final play of this third quarter. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down. Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up.
70 Ranger, 70. Come on, set. Viking, 18. Ready.
Richardson. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a third down.
First sack, wobbled the cart. This one, I think, sent it off the rails entirely. Taking the L on each of the first 2 plays leaves this offense looking at a very unlikely third down pickup.
Buying some time right. Defender is there. He knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down.
A small little jab there finally landed by the defense, able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
Let's go. 60 by 18, Rattler, 18, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Let's go.
Now Richardson on 4th down. Taking a chance at the end zone. And this is going to be good for a Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams continue piling it on here in the 4th. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one right down the middle. And the Rams grow their lead yet again. Reed now to kick this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Dumps it off to his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Working quickly here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Throwing it on 2nd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
3rd down from the gun. He's got his man. This is Walker. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s.
Hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. But the Browns got this one back, so they will luckily hang on to possession. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
From the gun, Goff. Into the hands of Walker. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Rams add a man to the secondary. Third down.
What's that?
Off play action. Goff. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Intended target there was Tyler Warren, and that brings up 4th and long.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long, but finally, this defense has an answer.
180. What's that?
Desperation time here. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
First down carry for Brown. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Bronco 80. Ready.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
You call that jet sweep, you're looking for a little bit more than that. But at least it keeps him on schedule and didn't go backwards.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
Air it out on 3rd. He has the burst over the middle. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. Give him 37 on the play. And the Rams have the first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 15. Brown on the inside give. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. Let's go.
To throw, Richardson. Brought in. And this one does not go far.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet. That's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Ready up.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Let's go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Ready, right?
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Dump off caught by his back. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
That's good.
Got to hurry this to the line.
70.
They're going to pass it here. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal.
Go. 70 Timberwolves.
They'll try and punch it in. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A 3-yard loss on the play. It's 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal for Richardson. Dumped off to his running back. That is an LA touchdown. The Rams continue adding to an insurmountable lead. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Reed now to kick this one away. He'll take this at the 10. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard
line. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Super.
Out of the shotgun, gone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to find Justin Jefferson. And it sets up second down.
10 at the 25-yard line.
Super 60.
Gone. Trying to push deep downfield. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Justin Reed has the INT. And the Rams take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Stephanie! 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Rig it. Get up.
Handoff headed left to Brown. He's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Rams
19 Lions.
a gain of 14.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He's throwing deep to the left side. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
He's looking deep once again. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
He's going to try another deep one here. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Colson Adimo's got it. And the Browns have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run the football.
At their own
Run it.
2-yard line.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. First and 10. Goff from his end zone. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Justin Reed has the INT. The moment you see them look to pass from this close to their own goal line, Brock, it is that defense's goal to hurry him and force a mistake just like that.
Yeah, those guys, they're so sneaky on the back end, Kate. They know the clock is being sped up. They know that the quarterback can feel those footsteps and thinking about his safety. And those defenders just wait for that rush throw, and then they step in, they deliver, and they take the ball away.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 4th and long.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Going for it on 4th. Richardson buys time, rolling right. Going deep here for the end zone. And he's going to be chased down about a step before that goal line. Well, Brock, wouldn't have affected the outcome, but what an effort defensively all the way to the end as this game is over. So it's the Rams who take this one on the road. Brock, I know you know this firsthand. All the way across the country. It feels like you're playing in the morning. You played in a lot of these. That is not an easy thing to do what they just did.
And you know what, Kate? You look back, even like the Niners of the 80s, those really good teams, they struggled in these 10 a.m. kickoffs on their body clock. You know who changed it? Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll and the Legion of Boom said enough's enough. If you're good enough and we build up enough talent, we can also end this mystique or this problem of that early kick.